fly out the way, secret location. Right before breakfast. With the extras. Rose gold piece and a diamond special. Put off in the Porsche playing my confession. I just played the game, never sweat up. Knew I had to change, got my bread up. I keep ballin', putting in work, still turning down. International with it, yeah, I get it round the globe. I'm focused on growth, stand on my toes. What's happening? Ay.
Keep calling, I keep ballin'. Baby, standing on business, I'm flawless. Baby, my diamonds still hitting, they flawless. Yeah, they keep calling, I keep on ballin'. Baby, I'm standing on business, I'm flawless. Baby, my diamonds still hitting, they flawless.
Y'all talking about? You already know what's gonna happen. Me and Blast get on this thing. You already know it's gonna be a class. Numbers.
Step back looking like Luca. Buddha, Don chick. Look who done this. Look who run this. Ayy, Luca Don chick. Tell him to run up my check like Luca Don chick.
But will you assist it?
To the top of the league, woke up in the AM, pulled up AMG. Inside of the waiter, you don't gotta reach. Step back, hope. Call plays like Kurt. Hit the switch like it's urgent. Shake 'em in my 2-3s like Luca. Buddha. Look who done this. Look who run this. Ayy, Luca Don chick. Tell him to run up my check like Luca Don chick. Step back looking like Luca Don chick. Step back looking like woo.
I've messed up, made a mistake again, let you down. As a son, a brother, a friend, do you know how I feel? Bury my face in my past, warrior, and a broken heart. Do you know how I feel? I'm so sorry, mate. I'm so sorry, mate. Do you know how I feel? Do you know how I feel? I'm so sorry, mate. I'm so sorry, mate. I can't even look you in the eye right now. I think I better disappear.
A shot from earlier as the Miami team bus arrived at the arena. The players gearing up for a tough contest away from home. Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Well, guys, dramatic progression for point guard Darius Garland. A rough rookie season, but last year
he's highly... Killed, Allie. Thank you. It'll be the Heat off the tip. All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Luka Doncic is out there with Butler. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. Then it's Andrew Wiggins.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
To the middle. Here's Embiid. And Embiid with the power jam.
Woo, that was big time. I mean, a dunk contest finish from Embiid. This guy can fly.
He takes it in. Outside Butler. Doncic on the wing. Pass to Yao. 4 on the clock. Here's Butler. Butler double team. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
Nowitzki. Nifty move. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Well, you just have to love the heart of Nowitzki, hitting the glass hard, snagging those second-chance buckets.
Porzingis sets a screen. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Butler finds Porzingis. Porzingis sets a screen. They swipe it. Outside, Brown. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Out left to the wing. 4-3, and it's Miami with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Doncic. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Pass to Brown. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And after a long offseason, NBA basketball is back. Doris, 2 of the best words in hoops. Opening night.
I've been waiting for tonight for months, B.A. The start of a long, incredible journey that is the NBA season. We know there will be twists and turns. Tonight won't make a season, but boy, it's good to be back.
And the technical free throw is good. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Well, terrific read from Jimmy Butler. He is unwilling to get sped up. He knows when to place the pass and where.
Pass to Nowitzki. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Kristaps Porzingis. Picks one up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
At the line, 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Williamson with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Williamson passes to Porzingis. Williamson against Edwards. Williamson, no good. The Knicks have gone 2 for 5 here in the first.
What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys. How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Pass to Claxton. Back to Doncic. Fires from deep. The rebound by Embiid.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Well, what stood out the most at Edwards' second season, Doris, his commitment on the defensive end.
Exactly right, B.A., because he asked the coaching staff almost on a nightly basis to guard the opposition's best player. And though they didn't always give him that assignment, you have to admire his pursuit. This guy wants to become one of the top two-way players in the league.
They haven't had that much success in the paint.
Williamson, no good. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
They're really working the paint now.
1:50 left in the first quarter. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic, no good.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Here's Nowitzki. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Porzingis with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Here's Williamson. That shot off. And New York the other way now. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Embiid. And the layup is good off the glass. Embiid's got 6. 59 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Claxton. Misses, and the dry spell continues. The Knicks have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. To the inside, Nowitzki.
Just remarkable.
And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA...
The previous play is under review.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The Knicks, Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Vanderbilt comes in for Anthony Edwards. And Barrett subbed in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Such a tremendous free throw shooter for his career. 9 times out of 10, Dirk's going to drain it.
And they're doing a great job of earning their trips to the line.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Pass to Williamson. They kick it out to Porzingis. Now Williamson. Oh, they need this! And the layup is good.
So dangerous inside. Williamson has a great feel for how to capitalize from there.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, I mean, to get a shot like that on a drive, it's those type of plays that will chip away at the lead.
Robinson, a screen on Fox. Brown passes to Robinson. Misses in close. So it's New York. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They're communicating well. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Knicks.
Well, I like how focused they've been on getting the opposition into foul trouble, as well as coming through at the free throw line.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
On the court for Miami here in the second. We've got Butler, Zion Williamson out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Claxton in at the 5, down low. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Across the league, we've seen a lower number of free throw shots per game. Doris, has that stuck out to you?
I think we've all noticed it, certainly, Brian. And there was a long stretch of time where the rules tilted heavily in favor of the offensive player. I think now the league is trying to get back to a happy medium where the physicality is allowed to just go up just a touch. And I think it's 100% appropriate.
And a second look at that rejection. Taking no prisoners on defense there.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Edwards with it. Now Wiggins defending. Robinson, a screen on Wiggins. Edwards, a pass to Robinson. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now. Williamson, left side. Back to Wiggins. Pass to Butler. To the wing on the left. 3 on the clock. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And here we now get a look back on the best shot blockers in the NBA last season. The 4th spot held by Mitchell Robinson.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
Edwards, a pass to Embiid. Can't connect from short range.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And he got the whistle. On the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Physically, there's just no way to match up with Zion, especially now that he can go to the right hand.
And the second free throw is good. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander double team. Pass to Nowitzki. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Tipped. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. Williamson outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And the first one at the line is good.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Embiid. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And the shot goes in. Embiid's got 8.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here. Boy, when the conversation turns to the young stars in the NBA, I think it's hard to leave Shai Gilgeous-Alexander off this list. This is a 6'6" point guard who can do it all.
And an intentional foul right there.
Don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
The Heat making a switch here.
And for the Heat.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Pass to Embiid. And Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, he was unstoppable to end the 2021-22 season.
He was, B.A., because before being shut down with that ankle injury, consider this. Shai averaged over 30 points, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds over a 13-game span. And that was with shooting splits of 54% and 39% from 3. That's very impressive.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Embiid is screen on Wiggins. Gilgeous-Alexander against Wiggins. Screen by Embiid. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up and banks it in.
You can see the ball handling ability of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Moves with precision, creates opportunities in pick and roll action. That's nice.
Outside Porzingis. Here's Yao. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff. Stand up.
Allie, thanks. Doncic finds Porzingis. Porzingis with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins outside. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it to Doncic. Let's go with a 3. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block. The Knicks with the lead. 1:04 left to play in the first half. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You love how hard Nowitzki goes down there in the low block, making his presence felt.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Wow, good. He's got 9.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Wiggins. Here's the pick. Pass to Nowitzki. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist in this one. For Miami, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Now here's Porzingis. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Very tough to affect the shot of Porzingis without leaving your feet. And KP, because of that, has the ability to keep them off balance.
30 seconds left in the second period. here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Embiid misses.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And there's never been any question about the value of Embiid's defense. As one of his teammates.
Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Thanks for joining us.
They're struggling to nail the shots right now. Selection is a big part of that. They got to work harder to find quality looks.
Yeah, these teams are playing at a faster pace, Shaq. I mean, sometimes you got to slow things down to get your big fellas involved, and you got to have patience.
When you say slow down, do you mean like this?
And now, let's take a second here to look at what's ahead on the schedule. And I'm sure folks at home are looking at that schedule and thinking about making some friendly wagers. What about you, big fella?
Not me.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And here's New York now. They've led by as many as 11. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's out there with Jaylen Brown. Joel Embiid is out there with Edwards. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. Clock at 6. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Edwards. Here's Nowitzki. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Porzingis. On the attack, Wiggins. Outside for Butler. And now we've got an intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Porzingis. Doncic outside. 6 on the shot clock.
With his length and athleticism and basketball smarts, how about the contest by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? Excellent defense.
Butler against Brown. Inside. Here's Nowitzki. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Yao with a rebound. Miami trailing. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
They double up with Brown. And here's Butler outside. The Knicks with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Edwards. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Edwards gotten his first bucket of the night.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Defensive foul charged to
Anthony Edwards is one of the most explosive athletes in the league. He can burn you with his perimeter jump shooting. He's dangerous in transition. And look out, folks, the upside is there.
Pass to Yao. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, as soon as you recognize a size mismatch, you have to attack.
The Knicks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Here's Embiid. It's tipped. Butler against Edwards. Butler passes to Doncic. And he banks in the layup. Doncic has got his second basket of the night.
6'7", 230 pounds. Luka Doncic is a load in the painted area. We have learned in a very brief period of time that there is absolutely nothing on a basketball court that Luka Doncic can't do. He is no doubt amongst the very big-time superstars in this league.
Down low. Here's Embiid. Now with a rebound.
Great contest by the defender. That's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Butler against Brown. Butler passes to Doncic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Joel Embiid. And how about Luka Doncic? I mean, how remarkable, Doris.
BA, his numbers are insane when you consider how young he is. In his career, averaging more than 25 points, over 8 boards, and over 7 assists. Not many players can the game like Luka.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Embiid. Nice move. And denied. He sent it right off the glass.
The bounce. Something to watch.
Here's Yao. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Wiggins. To the middle. Here's Embiid. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th assist in this one. That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's such a big play here in a close game like this one. Great concentration from him.
Kicks it to Doncic. No good on the 3.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Right wing. Here's Nowitzki. Connects from downtown. And now it's a 7-point Knick lead.
Good luck trying to contest Dirk from that spot. He does not get flustered by defense when he's shooting beyond the arc.
Pass to Yao. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7. Showing no signs of letting up.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Wiggins against Gilgeous-Alexander. Embiid, a screen on Wiggins. Inside. Nice move. The shake. That's good from Embiid on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter. Here's Butler. That shot missing. Nice D from Brown. New York has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Embiid. Here's Nowitzki. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
Nowitzki can handle the rock a bit, just decimating the defense with that dribble move.
And we watched 3 so far in this one. Knicks out in front, leading by 9. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter started. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
So we have some elite passing big men in the end.
quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Now a timeout called by New York. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. So far, he's happy with their play. But he wants to prevent any kind of a letdown. He told the team, stay aggressive. Don't play not to lose. We want to push the action and try to break their spirit.
Thank you for that, Allie. Setting the floor for Miami. Al Horford out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Fox in at the one spot. Fox, that's good.
Such an unpredictable player. Fox enjoys toying with defenders and bullying them in pick and rolls.
Nurkic a screen on Fox. Outside Robinson. Outside Barrett. Thybulle with a steal. Pass to Claxton. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
Such opportunistic basketball right there, and when they desperately needed it, too.
All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for New York.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
Mitchell, the pass to Robinson, and that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. There's a screen by Nurkic. Mitchell, the pass to Nurkic. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Nurkic just got his first points of the game. Fox with the ball, and it's Robinson picking him up. Fox against Robinson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Everything Fox does is so fast. It makes him very difficult to guard without fouling. They're doing some good work at the line this half.
And both free throws good for Fox. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Screen by Robinson. Outside Mitchell. To the inside. Shakes him. Robinson in the post. He's against Horford. Vanderbilt, a pass to Robinson. Rebound by the Heat. Claxton's got 6 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Yeah, excellent work in transition from Fox. Pushing the pace and supporting the fast break.
Robinson, a screen on Fox. Mitchell, the pass to Robinson. And there's the whistle. And I think that was a clear path foul there. Yep, the offense will get one shot at the line and retain possession. Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And he can't hit the second.
Yeah, that miss could come back to bite them. At this stage, you can't be leaving points at the free throw line.
So New York ends up going with a whole new group. And the Heat call time here. fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes.
Look out below.
Obviously, Fox has good on-ball instincts. He finds a wide-open guy and quickly feeds him.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Now Gilgeous-Alexander to the paint. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the three. He can't hit that time. And Miami the other way now. And Fox, here we go. Butler on the wing. Back to Fox. Brown with some nice D. The Knicks have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now Doncic defending. Embiid a screen on Doncic. Down low. And then Embiid with the dunk.
One thing you can say about Embiid, he never shrinks from the ball.
Porzingis with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And Doncic hammers it home.
Well, Luka Doncic loves the big moment, and he delivers.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Embiid a screen on Doncic. Pass to Embiid. Here's Nowitzki, defended by Porzingis.
Amazing awareness by Dirk, feeling his team needing a crucial bucket and delivers.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic passes to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Wow, Porzingis.
And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge, asking for a review. This could be a big call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous plays
gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. They see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now Doncic defending. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Embiid. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. The Heat with the lead. Now here's Fox. It's not going to go for him. Oh, good D by Edwards. Brown finds Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. Embiid. Kick out to Brown. Embiid a screen on Fox. Brown passes to Embiid. And it's good.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Fox outside. Left side Porzingis. Back to Fox. Outside for Butler. Miami, no good that time either. And here are the Knicks now. They've led by as many as 11. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Gilgeous-Alexander double team. Pass to Embiid. And it's in.
These are the moments Embiid loves. Enjoys being the player for this team to take and make clutch shots.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They're losing by 3. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Porzingis finds Doncic. For the tie! Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty-handed. And so it's the Knicks who come out on top here. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Joel.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. So long and good night, everyone.
You should know better than that. Whatever you have, the pasture ain't greener, cause outside I seen it. The smoke in the mirror, the mind of a genius. Wait, they got you running in place. Money now you got a taste. Ay, Gucci belt all on the waist. Ay, rollies for you always late. Look at me now, I be glowing up. It's a cold, get my bundle up. I like an uppercut, watch me. Never catch me slipping, never catch me slipping, bruh. Moving like the wise guys, money be the mission, bruh. Praying for some answers, ain't hit God in a minute. If you with it, then I'm with it. Dodging cameras, we gon' get it. Yeah, slipping, never catch me slipping. Yeah, slipping, never catch me slipping. Yeah, we different. Yeah, we got it. Yeah, slipping, never catch me slipping. Oh.
Like make it
Don't
sound
even
fire.
think that you're doing this.
And if the beat live, you know Lil Ju made it. Big chain around my neck, so these on rich. And I don't need with the big stack in this purse, so these on working. I'm holding this in my Birkin. Gotta hold that L, tryna come for my pen. I'm really finna make another M. Tell me how the I'm in the wrong if I don't want the still ain't with the be working. I make moves in silence. Might never like me and I'm fine with it. Nasty. I'm a real fantasy. I'll for a broke handle me. Rich energy. Y'all still messy. And I'm sick of y'all trying it. Garcia's bang up in the box. Sorry. Take me cause I'm the it girl. I ain't never asked to be the girl. Don't call me sis cause I'm not your sister. You really need to come and get your mister. Seeing all my ops linked up in the picture. Everybody look busted, injured. Stalking my page, probably want moves in silence. Might never like me and I'm fine with it. Nasty. I'm a real fantasy. I for a broke handle me. Rich energy. Y'all still messy. And I'm sick of y'all trying it. Garcia's bang up in the box. Bad running my pack. So some lame broke all in my way. Clear 'em.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan courtside. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. GA, it's all yours.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Of course, the NBA has had some legendary trash talkers. But Damian Lillard says it's not really a verbal assault like it used to be.
And the message usually received, DA, thank you. So the New York starting five. They've got Edwards. Nowitzki is out there with Embiid. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Brown in at the two-guard spot. And for the Nuggets, Jason Tatum is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Magic Johnson. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Murray in at the two-guard. It's still early in the season, and teams are still trying to figure out rotations. Greg, what's it like to play in a game like that tonight?
Well, for a lot of these guys, Kevin, it's all about jockeying for position, making an argument for minutes, and you want to earn the trust of your coaches.
So it's Denver now, following the score by New York. That one falls.
Well, he can go either through or around the defense. That's what you love about Giannis and his agility and his strength.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint, here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
Yes, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Brown outside. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Murray. Down low, here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
And I think Shea Gilgeous-Alexander knows that this is an assist play in the making. Finds the open man.
Johnson with it, picked up by Edwards. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good D by Embiid.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside, it's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Right side Tatum. Antetokounmpo looking it over.
How is it that Giannis always seems fired up? I mean, this guy has a true enthusiasm for the game and for competition. He just delivers night in and night out. That's what makes him a star.
Playing games at altitude here in Denver, Brent, how does it affect the player?
Well, you could say it's mental, but I could tell you from experience, Kevin, it is physical. I mean, it does hit you. And you got to get past that early burn before you can get back into the endurance part of your conditioning.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. 4 on the shot clock. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
What a scary sight. Joel Embiid with all that momentum taking it to the hoop, looking like a freight train.
Now here's Tatum. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. To the middle, and the dunk by Jackson.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Edwards against Tatum. Outside Edwards. Takes a 3. A rebound by Johnson. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. At the elbow, it's Jackson. Outside Tatum. To get open is Johnson, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know, Jason Tatum is one of those guys who can really do it all. He's got a versatile skill set that makes him a constant threat on both ends of the floor.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. There's Embiid. And the rejection by Giannis. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. The Nuggets in second.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
Denver in the lead. Tatum looking around. And he goes right over Jaylen Brown and slams it down.
I'll tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups. And I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Nowitzki. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki.
You're worried about the drive from Gilgeous-Alexander. He could still get in the mid-range and do damage.
Johnson kicks to Murray. Johnson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Murray, the pass to Giannis. And no good. Good work defensively by Nowitzki. Brown with it. Outguarded by Murray. Johnson against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Nowitzki has it in the corner. Hands it from downtown.
And you got to run Dirk off the three-point line if you're the defense, especially from those corners.
Johnson against Edwards. Johnson draws the double. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Nowitzki. And so Brown will bring it up for the Knicks. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Down low. And Embiid throws it down.
And if you want to talk about a player who embodies the power game, then Embiid's your man. Going to get some strong finishes anytime he's on the court.
A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for New York. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Knicks.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Booker out there with ball. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Vucevic. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And it's Vucevic missing.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Shots good by Mitchell.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Ball against Mitchell. To the middle, stolen. Booker left side. And the dunk by Booker.
And Devin Booker at 6-5, cleared for takeoff.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. For the Knicks, Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Robinson. Vanderbilt comes in for Edwards. And Barrett subbed in for Jaylen Brown. Nowitzki with the screen on Ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
And Booker kicks to Dinwiddie. Back to Booker. Over Nurkic. Nurkic gets a hand on it.
Nurkic seeing an opportunity there to make the impact defensively with the block.
The Knicks leading by 3. Barrett dishes to Mitchell. Nurkic setting the pick for Mitchell. Nurkic the pass to Mitchell. They shoot again, and Nurkic lays it in. Nurkic has got the lead up to 5 now for New York.
And Nurkic does a great job just keeping the motor running.
Vucevic a screen on Barrett. Booker against Barrett. Kicks it out to Booker. A three-pointer off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
It seems like, Grant, it's been a long time we've been asking, would this be the year the Knicks turn it around?
I think, Kevin, though, it's about not just turning it around. It's about being a viable, competitive, potential deep-run playoff team for many years in succession. And is this the time? I'm just not sure.
Maxey's checked in for Denver. Vucevic setting the pick for Booker. Dishes it to Vucevic. Back to Booker. For Barrett. And Vucevic kicks to Wood. The Nuggets with another miss. And now here's Nurkic. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks.
One in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Booker up top. Barrett covering. No good from Booker.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Nurkic setting the pick for Mitchell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 and the free throw line. That one goes on Wood.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell. Willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Ball's checked in. And a switcher also for New York. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Dirk Nowitzki. The wide open look here for Vucevic. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. The Knicks leading by 11. Isaac finds Barrett. Isaac a screen on Maxey. Barrett the pass to Isaac. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
RJ's movement right there did a great job of keeping the defense off balance, and he worked to create that opening.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets.
All right, a chance to take a look at some stats for Murray. Great showing for him last season. He was around 21 points per game last year, 9 assists and 8 rebounds. And you love how he facilitates their offense. Just a terrific decision maker.
So many times it's with the extra pass, and man, he's delivering.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit for 3. That ball's off target. It's his third miss. He's made 2 shots from the field.
Blocking foul called on Jonathan Isaac. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
New York ball.
And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. On Sunday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Miami Heat. New York with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 10. Isaac with the screen for Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
Nurkic getting up there and waiting that rim.
The Nuggets trail by 15. Johnson, the pass to Giannis. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Mitchell with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Isaac a screen on Johnson. Mitchell against Johnson. Puts it up from 12. Johnson with the block. Outside, out of the Kumbo. And he goes right over R.J. Barrett and slams it down.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
Nurkic setting the pick for Mitchell. And so it's New York holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is still developing, What do they need to do to really reach their max?
Just keep working every day. Give maximum effort, great concentration, and play to win. Make winning plays.
Sounds simple, but I know it's not, Coach. Thanks for your time.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Hey, everybody. Halftime is upon us, and a battle is also upon us. Not Kenny and Shaq this time, thankfully, but two outstanding players through the first half.
A couple of guys locking horns tonight. Neither one of them backing down as you would expect. You could tell both teams are giving these guys space to work.
And they're taking advantage of the opportunities. Now, looking at the first half of play in our featured game, what a disaster it's been for the Nuggets.
They got hammered. I mean hammered on the board. That tells a lot about this game. The heart has not been there. The sacrifice hasn't been there. I mean, they just don't want it.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
In those first two quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. Joel Embiid out there with Nowitzki. Then there's Brown. Then there's Edwards. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point guard position. Jackson finds Tatum. 5 to shoot. Tatum draws the double. Outside for Jackson. Lets it go with the three. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Brown feeling it out a bit. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Nowitzki. Just 5 on the clock. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. 11-point game. Johnson can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Nowitzki. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists here tonight. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Embiid with a screen on Johnson. Gilgeous-Alexander against Johnson. Denver grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Embiid sets the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. Feeds it to Embiid. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Pass to Edwards. Wide open. Chalk up 2 there. Edwards got his first 2 points.
And when you watch Edwards, expect him to get his a prolific score.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Up and in on the layup.
Yes. One drops after the 0 of 3 start.
New York leading by 14. Nowitzki sets a screen for Brown. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Embiid sets the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. Embiid, no good. Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Tatum. Here's Johnson. Kumbo, and they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. Screen on Murray. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Gilgeous-Alexander can hit you with a lot of moves. Tricky to defend.
The Knicks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. And here are the Nuggets now. They trail by 16. The kick out to Tatum. The pass to Giannis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that one.
So tough to contain the length of Giannis. When he takes those strides, he's going to make you foul him.
Both shots good from the strike. The Knicks leading by 14. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Embiid sets the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Embiid inside. He's covered by Murray. Nowitzki, no good. The Nuggets shooting 33% for the night. That's a big throw in their side right now. Murray dishes to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Well, sometimes as an analyst, you love to talk about strategies to slow down a guy who's got it going. With Giannis, I don't really have anything.
Johnson against Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Magic Johnson picks one up.
He gets really smooth sometimes. Gilgeous-Alexander has some size. He challenged the defense with it that time.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Johnson surveying the floor. Murray outside. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got 4 assists now tonight.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Embiid. Oh, he jams it right over Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wow!
And it's no secret that Embiid enjoys the spotlight. When he gets a chance to show off some, he seizes it.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. The Nuggets moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. Johnson dishes to Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
They like to use Giannis in the pick and roll situations. He's getting better at understanding how to set the screens. With a rolling target, boy, he's a good one.
Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside, it's thrown by Antetokounmpo. And it's Murray with the jam.
Good quick hands from Antetokounmpo there, reacting well on defense and swiping. That one away.
And so it's the New York Knicks ahead by 9 as the quarter comes. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So with Johnson on the bench, this is the group Mike Malone has right now. Booker out there with Maxey. Then it's Ball, and it's Vucevic, and it's Şengün in at the 5 down low. Nowitzki with the steal.
And he goes for the playground crossover move and loses the handle on it. Maybe he should just stick to the fundamentals.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Booker. Clock at 6. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Embiid. Bucket is good. Embiid's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for New York. Now Ball. The feed to Vucevic. Vucevic gets double teamed with three. Booker, and that's collected by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the dunk. Embiid.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around there.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch what Mike Malone said to his team. The focus of his speech was hustle. He told his players, those guys are going to come at us. We have to match their intensity, and we have to play with a great deal of energy. We're all in here, fellas. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Johnson finds Tatum. Jackson down low. He's against Nowitzki. 6 to shoot. Here's Antetokounmpo. Johnson with it. Picked up by Brown. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And another miss by Denver.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Johnson. Edwards passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Embiid with a screen on Johnson. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 19 points.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. D right on him. No good on the shot. Johnson kicks to Jackson. Brown against Johnson. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation.
Nuggets ball. At the line for Denver.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Booker, he's checked in for the Nuggets. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Shot clock at 5. Passes to Giannis. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Johnson's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Embiid with a screen on Booker. To the paint. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And here's the fast break. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, don't let Giannis get a step on you. His one step counts for 3 sometimes, and he's gone.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Knicks. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And now, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is...
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
In that 2018 draft, you think about those names: Doncic, Young, Ayton, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, that's a lot to begin with.
Johnson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Jackson. It's 3 pointers off the mark. The Knicks leading by 11. And he goes in for the dunk.
And SGA up there getting that flush to go.
Nuggets running out of time. Booker with no one around. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave.